To our developing news, the cruise ship in San Francisco that slammed right into Pier 27 early this morning. The Coast Guard calling it a hard landing. And while there's obvious visible damage, just hours after the incident, passengers were back boarding again and the ship was scheduled to depart this afternoon. ABC 7 News reporter Suzanne Fawn talked to passengers today, joining us live with the latest. What happened with the ship, Suzanne?
Well, Larry, the ship is still here right behind me. I can tell you there's a lot of cruise ship passengers who are eager for their vacation to begin, but they really don't know when they're going to leave. Now, these people saw the photos of the damage online, and a few of them who lined up here to get onto the boat starting at 11:30 saw the damage with their own eyes. Some were stunned and others weren't so worried. We can tell you that Princess Cruises says an assessment of the damage to both the ship and the pier is underway. Now, earlier today, Princess Cruises stated that the Ruby Princess made unexpected contact with the dock at Pier 27. It was arriving in San Francisco around 6 this morning, and photographs show the damage. We can tell you that more than 3,300 guests and nearly 1,200 crew were returning from a 10-day cruise to Alaska. We heard from passengers on the ship during the incident. We also heard from new passengers who were scheduled to head out on the same ship for a 4 p.m. sailing to Alaska.
When I looked out my balcony, I could see that it was spinning. All the other ports that we've gone to, it's very, very slow and subtle as we come in, real graceful. This one was very abrupt.
It was surreal, and you could definitely feel it. It wasn't like, things falling off the shelves or anything like that.
I think it's like a fender bender on a car, like when you just accidentally bump into something you shouldn't.
I'm going. I'm still going. We've looked forward to this too long.
And those are some of the people that we heard from today. The San Francisco Police Department is looking into the matter. The Coast Guard is investigating. Back here live now. Tonight you can see that cruise ship that was supposed to leave at 4 p.m. It is still here, and we really don't know why. We reached out to Princess Cruises. We reached out to San Francisco Port authorities to ask them if repairs have been made to the boat, if repairs are going to be made. We haven't heard that, and we don't know if the boat will be stopping anywhere for repairs to be made. But as of right here, right now, that 4 p.m. sailing has been delayed, and we'll have an update for you when it's available. That's the latest live here at Pier 27. Suzanne Fawn, ABC 7 News.
We are on cruise ship watch. All right, Suzanne, thanks. And meantime, we are learning more about the Ruby Princess pilot. We continue our team coverage now with ABC 7 News reporter Melanie Woodrow.
In some ways, this is an elite group. There aren't many bar pilots, just more than 50 at the moment, with 4 trainees in the pipeline right now, according to the Board of Pilot Commissioners Executive Director.
An investigation into what went wrong with the Ruby Princess during docking at San Francisco's Pier 27 this morning is in the early fact-finding phase.
It appears the port quarter of the Ruby Princess made contact with Pier 27.
The Coast Guard, which is assisting in the investigation, says the pilot is being drug and alcohol tested, which is standard in a serious marine incident.
The Coast Guard has sent 2 teams, an investigations team and an inspection port state control team to the vessel, and will be conducting those inspections and investigations.
The San Francisco bar pilots are responsible for safely navigating ships they board over the offshore sandbar to docks throughout the Bay Area. A spokesperson working with the San Francisco bar pilots tells ABC 7 News, quote, "We can confirm a pilot was involved in a hard landing at Pier 27 this morning. We are cooperating with all necessary agencies in looking into this matter and cannot comment further." The Board of Pilot Commissioners tells ABC 7 News the pilot is on the Pilot Evaluation Committee, which is responsible for trainees, and that anyone on that committee would have been a pilot more than 10 years. In San Francisco, Melanie Woodrow, ABC 7 News.